So what you guys think about this whole Starbucks situation? Pretty bad, right?
All right, so we got a lot to address here.
Big fucking Sims in the house. What's
Hello,
up, Sim?
everyone.
Hello.
Yo.
Wahlid Mohammad.
That's the intro you have for me?
Wahlid Mohammad.
Oh.
And then Jew came through with that gold tips.
Shout out fucking Jew on the gold
What's up,
tips, man.
Palm Sunday, Toronto, we here.
Let's talk about that a little bit, man. Yeah, what you think about that?
About what?
Your hair.
It's cool.
That's crazy.
What you think?
I think it's crazy too.
All right.
Moving on.
What about, what about your hair, Trey? You good?
My barber still hasn't responded to me, so I'm just
You want to show
I'll get
everyone
it.
what you're dealing with?
no.
Come on.
Show us what you got.
No.
Yo, honestly, this is me rough. This is me rough.
Yo, it's not that bad.
It's not?
It's not,
really
that,
not
it's
that
not
bad.
that bad.
Yours
Honestly,
is fucked. Yours is
Javon's.
bad.
But yo, you take care of yourself because you line yourself up.
Oh, yeah.
Like when me and him don't have a haircut, it's like yo, we don't do shit. Like we just leave it, but
Just
you'll
show.
line yourself
Take
up.
off the hat.
Nah, I'd rather not.
Just a peek.
I'd rather.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Just
I'd
for
rather.
3
5
seconds.
seconds is a lot.
No,
Fine.
5
seconds.
It is.
Wally,
Let
calm
me do
down.
it.
Wally, just sit back. Just sit back.
Alright.
Just sit back. Just sit back.
2 seconds. That's it.
No, we're good.
Give him some time to warm up.
I'm not taking my hat off.
No, we're not asking you to take off your hat.
Let's
We're
jump him
just
and take his hat off.
you can put the hat back on.
I'm not.
Remember, you know when like your
Reveal
friend
it.
will come to school with like a shit haircut and you want to take off his hat?
Yeah.
Yo, take off your
God.
hat, bro. No,
No, it's cool.
Your hood.
Well, yeah. No,
You should
honestly,
like choke yourself in your
Honestly,
hood.
teachers are assholes for making you do that shit. Like,
What?
You're like,
take off your
take
hat
it
or
off.
Yo,
in-
they
in
had a little
class.
smirk on their face every single time when
Like, you know this is
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
You're,
they had a
you're
smirk.
living it up right
Yeah,
now.
they had a smirk on their face.
If you wear a beanie or something.
Because
Dude,
it's
one
kind of
time-
funny.
Could you wear hats to school? In where you
Nah.
high school? No.
Oh, it's
One time my cousin shaved his whole eyebrows and he wore a beanie all the way low. And my teacher was like, take it off. Or his teacher,
Take it off,
take it
Julian.
off.
Bro,
So
there's a reason
aggressive.
I'm wearing my shit right now. I have a bad hair day.
You couldn't see any emotion in his face because he had no eyebrows.
That was a funny.
Yo, I'm
that
pissed, bro.
shit's bad still.
Did you used to wear hats at Fletcher's in high school? You used to bring your hat,
Yeah.
bro.
You guys were
Bro, the
allowed to
year
wear
I
hats,
left,
though?
is a year
No.
after. No, a year after you left, they're allowed to wear hats now.
Yeah.
They could.
Yeah, except
Yeah,
for the
after I
national
left,
anthem.
after we left.
That was a bad idea at our school. Shit.
Yeah.
Take it off. Take
Huh?
it off. Come
Why?
On,
Why you always see me take it off? Take
You want your
hat
Jerry
off.
beads?
All right.
Huh?
You want your Jerry beads?
Do I want my Jerry beads?
You don't want Jerry Springer?
Flash your head. Flash your head. Flash your
And you get some beads?
No, it's not happening.
What about
You look good.
Yo, have you ever gotten a lineup? Like, just.
I did, and
Let me see your lineup.
it looked too perfect.
Yeah,
looked
you,
too
you cop a
perfect?
little lineup.
You think?
Look
You
too
really
per- It's
think?
supposed to look perfect.
Because I want to do something here, but it's too perfect. It's like I feel like a Persian fob.
Well, like,
You know what I'm saying? Like those guys.
What's wrong with those guys?
Nothing's
Those are
wrong
good
with
guys,
them.
bro. I know a lot of fucking
But
Persian guys.
they're perfect. Like there's no flaw.
Oh my god, those pictures.
Yeah. Remember
I know
those
what you
pictures
mean.
I always post?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, just do it. Just do it once. Like, your hair like grows
I did it in
straight. It'll go
Jamaica
in.
one time.
Jamaica.
Jamaica. You went
Yeah.
to Jamaica?
I
What the
went to
fuck?
Jamaica just to get the haircut.
What?
Yeah. No, I went on
You got your
vacation.
haircut in Jamaica?
She
was
lined
it-
me up.
Was it rough?
No, she did great, but I just didn't like shaved it after.
Oh, fuck. All
I
right.
paid $40.
Do you have any pictures?
40.
American?
Nah, yeah.
In Jamaica?
Mm-hmm. I got fucked, huh?
Yeah, you did.
They took advantage of you, bro.
Yeah, you did.
When I travel, I'm just a white guy.
Got me $40. Oh, that's it? That's cheap.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
Yeah.
I feel like so much is going on right now.
There is.
Kanye's wildin'.
Kanye's wilding on Twitter.
The new Marvel movie came
Wait,
out.
when is this coming
Marvel
out?
just dropped.
What?
This episode.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, okay.
2 days.
Oh, nice.
So as of Friday, Kanye's still wilding out on
Oh,
Twitter.
Yeah.
Personally-
Let's just pretend it's Sunday. He's still wilding out.
It's probably still gonna be wildin'. What else happened? South Korea and North Korea linked up.
Yo, they
Oh,
squashing
I
the
see
fucking
that.
beef.
They squashed
Jeez.
They squashing the
That's
beef. Yo, they
crazy.
shaking hands and holding up hands and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Playing basketball.
What's that movie that just came out?
Avengers?
Avengers just dropped.
No spoilers.
No spoilers, guys.
Mm-mm,
Come
don't
on.
spoil
God,
it. Don't
yeah,
put
we
it in the
have to
What's
see.
comments.
Theos up to? What else happened?
Can't believe he died.
He died?
Yeah.
Who died?
Mm.
You did?
It's gonna bother me for a long time.
The first 5
you could be
minutes.
telling-
Holy shit.
You got
Spidey,
shot,
bro.
squared
That's
in
one of
the
my
head.
favorites.
Might be telling the truth.
He was
It's a
swinging
lot.
around the wrong part of New York.
Okay.
Yo, this BX.
I'm closing my ears. I don't wanna
What
hear
else
it.
happened?
What else is going on?
Oh, big news. Wahlid's in town
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I'm back in
for
town
someone's birthday.
for. Oh yes. Oh, thank you. May 1st. If this episode comes out before then.
What you doing for your birthday? What you want?
Oh, I don't ask for much, you know. Just check out the podcast.
Oh, is that why you came here?
No. I'm not here to plug my own long form audio podcast as well. But if you guys want to do something for my birthday, no, I'm just gonna chill in. Maybe I'll go to Lost or something.
Lost?
Yeah.
That's your spot?
This guy fucking loves Lost.
Bro,
You?
yo, going out with
It's a
you
little
is
club, it's
a
like a little-
different thing, bro.
Why?
It's just different.
It's
Have
terrible.
you been around Wahlid drunk?
She was there.
Wait, when that one time we went to that bar?
She was there.
Oh,
yeah.
Bro, you was like,
He's dancing on
you was like,
Bro, he's like
dance-
pretending to spank Julian. And then like everyone was watching him.
It was
Do
like.
you remember what you were
yeah,
doing?
yeah, I do remember, but it was
You were
like.
drunk? I thought you were just being regular.
No, I was doing it. I
Nah, you
was
just a
drink-
little drunk, man. He's like,
That wasn't even him drunk. Like him at Lost, I went into the club and was like, Wahlid, I have a white top on. When we go to the clubs, we just chill. We don't really do too much like crazy shit. And he's like, yeah, all right, cool, I'm chilling. And then a spot opens up behind me. So now like Waleed's behind me. So every time a sick track comes on, he's just like, I have the cup in my hand, bro, just spilling. Everyone's trying to like hold it up.
Put the drink down then.
Bro, every time,
I'm,
bro.
like,
Even
drinking.
for Justin's birthday, this guy's like hella touchy. Like,
Oh my
you tell me
Yo,
he's drunk.
so,
I'm like, oh shit.
listen.
Here comes Wahlid.
He's
He's
just
drunk.
affectionate.
Listen, yeah, exactly.
Hey, Jermaine, you having a good time? I drink like fucking spilling
yeah, I'm
all over the
having
place.
a
You
great
kick
time.
your ass.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, so we're probably
It's
gonna
different.
get more of that.
Some
You guys,
more of that?
and yet you guys still hang out with me.
Yeah, you're getting there.
You gotta pass.
If you notice, we haven't been to any clubs or anything where it involves anything that involves drinking. We haven't been there with you since Justin's
Since the
birthday.
last,
I
yeah.
was telling the story to you yesterday, but I wanted to snuff Wahlid when I was in Montreal because I was sick. I don't know if let's just call it food poisoning. I wasn't feeling good, and these guys kept saying like, "Come out with me, like let's go get something to eat." And I'm just like, "All right, whatever." Like I'll go just hold a soup. You know what I mean? It can be good. Get some tea. And Wahid's a very touchy guy. You guys can probably see from the vlogs. He's just very like, he's gonna
punch
touch
and
you. He
slap,
wants to like.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
You are.
So we went
okay,
out to lunch, and then I was like, I went to go use the bathroom because I had to throw up, but it wasn't coming out. So I was just like, all right, like I'm just not feeling good. Get a tea, settle my stomach. Punch in my stomach.
What?
He's fucking snuffing my
Two-
stomach
with two hands.
Yeah, it's like, yo, what are you
Bro,
saying?
I was watching the whole thing. I felt terrible for him.
I'm like,
He's
yo,
going like
what?
this?
I'm like, yo,
Bro,
Wahid,
he just snuffing up his
stop.
He's like, all right, give me the old tray.
Fucking about.
His straw was like
You
down.
had
Like,
food poisoning?
Bro, I was sick. I was throwing up
Honestly,
every minute,
at that
bro,
point,
like,
I was like testing my boundaries.
just like,
You're seeing how far you
Yeah,
can
how
push it.
far you can.
so close.
bro,
to
Tron pulled me
snuffing.
aside. He's like, yo, I'm about to fucking snuff him.
Yo, so close, bro.
Oh, but look at me, I'm so
dying,
innocent.
bro. Like,
Piss me off, bro. Like, holy shit, this is real.
nah, yeah, he was snuffing.
Nah, he was
me.
wild.
Yeah, like,
Have you ever got punched?
sick.
Have you ever got
No,
No,
actually
shit.
not.
You ever been in a
Why I even
scrap?
got into that talk is because he slapped you in the face.
Oh, he was wilding though. I had him.
You're out doing nothing.
This
You're standing
one-
in line, doing
This
nothing.
one
I'm
was
getting
doing
slapped
the
straight in the
most,
face.
man.
Like a real slap?
Bro, slapped the
Above the
fuck
beard,
out
too.
of me.
Like it made
Above the
noise?
beard.
With-
Above the
Yeah.
beard.
Yeah, then he held his face like
For
this.
what,
I was
bro?
like-
I don't
He said he was
know.
wild.
He slapped the fuck out.
Yo, when,
Yo, it's
We're doing the
all
exact
about-
opposite of wilding, bro. We're standing still.
We're just standing still.
Exactly.
Bro, I was chilling. He slapped the fuck
if you do
out
that
of
to me
me.
one day, I'm just gonna like I'm gonna slap you back. Like just
Yeah,
act,
and
I'm,
it was-
I'm gonna act like I'm mad and like see what happens.
I'd be so scared. I would never talk to you ever again. I'd be so fucking scared.
Yo, I'm just nervous to hold anything around Wahlid. Like my phone, I don't
You have to
wanna,
keep
like,
your eye like you gotta like watch him like
Yo,
this,
I
like,
really am
watch your eye.
Cheesecake.
Huh?
I'm like
No,
really
it's not
clumsy.
even cheesecake.
My freaking cheesecake.
Oh,
you
the
ate
cupcake.
cheesecake?
Yeah,
No,
You
no.
dropped my cheesecake.
No, we did such a good job
You
though.
went so far away from my cheesecake.
Bro, yo, we had
did
this cheesecake,
so
and for some reason,
good.
we didn't ask for a box. So we're like
didn't
carrying
ask for a
around
box?
this cheesecake.
Hold on, right. You didn't.
I
You
don't
didn't
know.
mention that part.
Because look, listen.
You just took a plate and just brought it home.
Yo, we're eating it there.
What?
We're at this bakery, and me and Wally were eating our shit there. So we had this cheesecake.
Well, we didn't know we were
Dust
gonna give
flying
you
on it
some.
and shit.
Well, yeah,
we
and
thought
at
we were
first,
gonna
we
eat
were
it.
at first,
outside
at first
on-
we were just
on a
gonna go
girl's
buy her
cheesecake.
a next one, like after
Yeah.
we clapped that.
Yeah.
But then we're full, so we're like, all right, let's just keep the cheesecake. So we're like holding it the whole time, like home in the car and shit. And then
Running
we're fucking-
errands.
Yeah, running errands and shit all around the city.
At the bank.
Holding a cheesecake. So then we get to the elevator, and then we're just like, all right, LOL, we made it this far. And Wally's
LOL.
like,
It's
whoa. Wait, did you say LOL? Yeah.
Because I was like,
he's
he was like, how funny would it be if we got this far, we fucked up.
and then he's
So like
He's
you're
just
playing
like-
with it? And you
Yeah.
just drop it?
So then Wally's like holding it like this, and then I'm like, we're waiting for the elevator to go up. He's like, whoa! And then it actually drops the shit.
You have the picture still?
Huh?
You have the picture
Oh,
still?
no, it's
Cheesecake
on
on the floor.
Fucked up, man.
damn it.
That's Wally.
Actually, didn't you send that picture to me? Or no, you just
I probably still have it then, yeah.
I might still have it.
Huh.
Listen, guys, I'm sorry if I've caused any
It's alright, just owe me
mental harm
cheesecake,
to you
that's all.
guys, or if I
You're
didn't understand.
abusive, bro. You slapping him, punching him.
I didn't know it
and
was
shit.
so.
It's because he's tiny. He thinks he can't get touched, bro.
That's
And the
not
thing
you-
is, I just don't want to
You're
hit
gonna slap
back.
me. I'm gonna hit you back. Like just, I'm just saying it for
No,
now. Like,
never.
it's
Bro,
not,
you
it's
probably
not
spit
real.
3 times,
It's not gonna be
bro.
real when I do it back. Like, it's not gonna be like actual beef.
crying.
Like I'm gonna do it and like reference. Remember that time on group chat said I was gonna hit you back.
Oh fuck. Kanye, right? He's back on his bullshit. Am I right, fellas?
Yeah.
And ladies.
Hey.
Anyways, is he wilding out or are we wilding out? What's the point? What's the verdict here?
What's the question?
Are
Is he
we,
wilding or-
is he wilding or are we wilding? Like in context of
As far as taking it
general
serious and shit,
audience, yeah.
and being upset at it.
Whoa.
Because he's not wrong.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's like you have. I mean, you can support whoever you want to support, but he's obviously supporting the wrong person in a lot of people's eyes. But I don't know. I don't know if it's a troll or I don't like me. I saw it as like he's about to come out later and say like, yo, like I was just joking. I don't support.
No,
Trump.
because he said it before.
Yeah,
he
no.
said it before.
He said it before, and then
Yeah,
he
he was
like
like,
everyone gave him
backing
shit
it.
for it, and then he went quiet.
I don't think he's lying. Like I think he actually believes what he's saying, but at the same time, it's like I'm not really mad. It's like support what you want to support politically or whatever. I wouldn't take it too serious. Like at the end of the day, like
Yo, people are fucking losing their minds. They have their own reasons for being upset and shit, but like I don't know, like just to put so much,
Wait.
to put so much weight on someone else's opinion, like you're heading down the wrong path. Like it's not gonna do you any good.
But someone that powerful is Kanye West. It's like,
But like just me personally, like, why do I care about what that guy thinks? Why do I care about those?
well,
that guy's
they
political
may
views and
care
shit?
because he has such a heavy influence on like the kids and shit. He has a heavy influence on everyone. Like what he
Yeah.
says matters. It's being put
Shoes,
out there.
sneakers.
yeah, that's always like the argument, and that makes sense. Like he does have a big influence, but like to counteract that, like at the end of the day, you really have to like not put so much emphasis on celebrities and people in that vein, because like what really makes them much different than any of us outside of that? They have a big following, they might be talented in a certain aspect, but like you can't just hold them to like some kind of godly figure and
You
everything
can't.
they say goes.
Because people make mistakes and they're not going to do everything
Yeah.
you're going to like.
I don't know, still, because not everyone knows that. Like, there's a lot of little kids. There's a lot of kids that, not even like grown niggas that don't really pay attention to that. And they're gonna hold them to that. So it's just like, at the end of the day.
I think that's a problem though.
But then like it's like Kanye could be politically correct right now in his eyes because he believes in Trump. If he believes in like whatever he
He
supports.
even said he didn't believe in everything he does.
Yeah, so like I just don't know if this is the thing. If Kanye really believes in Trump, then like we can say what we want, but at the end of the day, it's what he believes in. But if he's doing it as a troll, like I don't think that then that's wrong because it's just like
I'm
Trump.
saying you can't do anything about it. Like that's his political views and that's it. That's it. At the end of the day, no matter how much you like fucking come down on him, it's not gonna change his mind.
I'm
It's a
just
good time
excited
to be a Kanye and Trump fan, right?
Yeah,
It's a great time to be a Trump and Kanye fan.
What if you got Trump on his album? Would you guys still support it?
Probably, I'm gonna have to
Like
skip
Trump
that
was
track.
on like the intro or something like that.
I'll probably bump it.
You're fired.
You said you probably listen to it.
I feel like if Kanye,
You're
yo, if
fired.
Kanye's gonna do that, he knows what he's doing. It's about to sound kind of nice. So I'd probably bump it. I give it a chance.
I don't know. I just think that like
21 Savage didn't say anything bad about Trump either. He's like, because he's not that political, like, he's just like,
You say
yeah.
I
Didn't
just
say
hate that, like,
21 Savage is like, I don't have any problems with him.
21 Savage said that?
Yeah, to
Oh,
Donald
shit, I
Trump.
missed that.
it's just weird to me that people put so much, like, weight on rappers and their political influence. Or their political views.
Bro, on a lot of shit, man. Like even like Like the whole
politically,
Offset
like,
shit,
they're
I
a
totally
rapper.
get. Like the
listen
whole
to what they're
Offset shit, I
saying.
totally get
Yeah.
why that was offensive about the whole the vibe with queers thing. But how much do you really expect from Offset, bro? Listen to his lyrics, bro. He's not that deep. He's not that deep of a guy. Why would you put that much weight on
And really,
Offset,
that's
bro?
what you're
A
mad at?
philosopher.
That one line. Have
He
you
says
heard
a
the
lot of
other
other bad
shit that he
shit, bro.
says? And like, that's what you're mad at? It's like, you have to look at everything like in a full picture, and like the other things they say is like fucked up.
But again,
Like, sure, you could be disappointed. Like,
What
I
is your
definitely
point,
get why
Trey?
people are
What are you
disappointed in
trying to
Kanye.
say?
I could agree,
it's
but
the same thing, bro. Like when you have, it doesn't matter. Like when you're at that level of bless you,
Bless you.
Bless you,
when you're at
bless
that
you.
level, like you have to just watch your mouth and what you say. There's so many
Yeah.
people watching. Like that's just not
Yeah.
the right thing to say.
As far as-
I'm not
as far
vibing
as-
with queers.
As far as your career, yeah, you don't want to say things that will ruin your career, but if you have to be your own person no matter what level you are. Like you can't start living your life based on holy shit, everyone's gonna be mad if I say this type shit. And you're gonna be living in like trapped. And I feel like that happens to a lot of celebrities. Every time you see celebrities like kind of just like bug out, be like disappear or like go crazy or some shit,
They can't really be them.
it's because they can't be themselves. Like no matter what. Like I watched the documentary on Bella Thorne. Like it's like a little Vogue documentary, like 14 minutes long, and like everyone, you know who she is, right?
Yeah.
And you know how like she changed her look now. Like she doesn't look like Disney anymore at all. But like, and I kind of judged her. I'm like, she looks like a druggie almost. Like she just looks kind of dirty and like whatever. But then after watching the documentary, like she just kind of like said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be myself." And she's like not really on drugs or nothing like that. She just doesn't like wearing makeup. She has bad acne or whatever. She has cystic acne. She doesn't want to look like a Disney girl all the time, and everyone judges her for it. So I feel like you have to be yourself and not really like worry too much
There's
about.
a difference with that and saying I do not vibe with queers. I don't know if you guys don't see a difference. I do.
no, I do.
I do.
I
I'm
totally
yeah,
get it
for sure.
I'm
No,
saying,
but
like
like,
from
in the
Offset,
overall-
like how much?
Yeah, that's
I wasn't
Offset.
expecting much from Offset.
I was more talking about the generality of like holding people to a certain standard and trying to make them be something they're always not.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the Offset thing, but more like what Kanye's saying about Trump. Like, fuck,
I
he
get
likes
that,
his shit,
yeah.
he likes his shit.
I agree with that. And like people need to not take that so serious. But again, it's just like you still have to think about the side of like kids like Lil Pump and shit. Like Lil Pump's fans and all these kids are trying to do drugs because they see Lil Pump doing drugs. Like
Yeah, I agree.
you have to take that into consideration. That these people are like looking up to you and shit. So again, if
But
Kanye
parents
really,
gotta be out there
In my
like
eyes, yeah,
moderating that though.
that's apparent in my eyes, to be honest.
Yeah,
For
because what's
sure,
out there
but-
is what's out there. But like I wouldn't like trust my kid to listen to Offset and like learn from Offset. or
Bro,
anything
my
like that.
my
Yeah, the
10-year-old,
fucking-
I have a 10-year-old, 11-year-old cousin who went over to his brother's room to make him a beat, and then he had bars that he wrote out, and they were fucked bars.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Show me the
pretty-
video.
Yeah, I showed her the video.
What was this?
Cursing,
Oh
he
my
talked
God.
about getting this money.
He said his inspiration was Amigos.
Yeah, he said the inspiration of his was the Migos, which I mean,
Can you quote some of his lyrics?
it was now please guys, don't steal any of these lyrics. I'm actually being listen, he's a
It's
talented
being
artist.
copyrighted.
The line was pretty catchy. So he says,
Kind of nice.
"Money 'cause I'm rich, get it 'cause I'm lit."
Times.
It's
You're
pretty
right.
hard,
Times
right?
100.
Yeah,
Times 100.
times 100. Yeah.
he said it a couple times.
Yeah.
But
It's just, I don't know, man. Like, as someone who's like, if you have like younger siblings or whatever, you have people in your life, like you have to kind of step in and be that like role that they look up to. Like, you can't let them look up to like Lil Pump and shit. Like,
at the end of the day, some dudes, it's just like
and that's on them.
it is. But they're young. What do they know, bro?
So they gotta boss up. They gotta learn. You gotta have your parents teach you shit. Your people around you teach you shit. Like, you can't just fall to influence.
Yeah, well, the Kanye and Offset thing is different. I think Offset could easily chose some different
Something
lyrics.
different to say.
Yeah.
That's it. It's as simple
That
as
was
that.
ignorant.
But
But I'm just saying, like, I wasn't expecting, like, I wasn't surprised. I'm like, okay. Like, Offset would say some shit like that.
well, do you feel like people are too sensitive? Because that's kind of like what you guys are
100%.
talking about.
I think people
In
are.
that
I
case-
think people are over. This case, no, but generally, I think people are very overly sensitive nowadays.
About a lot of things that aren't as
Serious, yeah.
serious.
Like what? What's
I'm
another
trying to think of a good
example?
example as I was
Like, did
saying
you,
that,
you
but-
guys hear about the Apu thing, the Simpsons thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do
slightly.
you think people were getting?
Wait, you
What
want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, so the Simpsons is getting some like backlash that their Apu character. So the whole thing is like Apu for brown people was like the only role model in like mainstream television for like a long time, and it's like still airing. Like he's still doing the accent and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the accent's like voiced by like a white voice actor who's super talented.
Yeah.
And then so I guess the Simpsons did an episode where they're like, so if you do something that was funny like 10 years from now, people are still gonna like get offended by it. And she's like, yeah, you know.
What?
Sorry, I've said it wrong. I have to pull out the article. She said no.
It was like,
so,
okay, it was an episode of Simpsons.
Yeah.
I can't exactly remember
The line.
what she said.
Oh,
but
it was
Lisa
like
was talking to Marge, and then
she's
Lisa
like, what was funny, what used to be funny 10 years ago is now like politically incorrect and insensitive.
Yeah.
And then
She like directed at the camera, so she's just pretty much calling the world like, oh, y'all.
and then right next to it was a picture by Apu, and he was like, don't have a cow. Sign Apu. Next to Lisa's bed.
What do you think about that personally? As a
I think I get what they were trying to do, but I didn't think it was a good job. They could have done it way better.
yeah. Oh, or like addressing it?
Yeah.
What were they trying to do?
They're like
They're
trying
just
to
addressing
say,
it, just saying like, yo, it was funny
Don't-
10
yeah,
years ago.
don't take
why is
it,
that
like-
not funny now type of thing. Like that's how
Oh,
they addressed it. Like,
yeah.
People getting
But
sensitive.
they just said
and
they
shit.
kind of said it kind of snobby a little bit.
Yeah.
They don't have a cow. Jeez.
I feel like for that situation, they should have approached it a little bit more carefully. 'Cause
Yeah.
I actually agree with that. Like the
Yeah.
character is like a fucking just a stereotype of what brown people are, and it's like.
But hey, the voice actor was like, I would love to see The Simpsons like try to redo the character somehow, like try to work
Yeah.
with something new or try to
They're
get a
just
new
saying, like,
take
yo,
on
calm
it.
down, y'all,
Yeah.
y'all boys are
So
crap
why do you
people.
guys think people are like mad sensitive?
Bro, I think it's just like
I think
a matter
everyone
of,
has a voice.
yeah.
That
There's that, and a lot of people just want to like just be a part of something. Like, okay, there's a big group of people that are offended by this. Let me just jump on and just spit my local 1, 2, and just be a part of something.
Social media makes it easier to do that.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
to
a
like ride
retweet.
the wave.
It's like your opinion is a retweet.
Yeah.
Like with certain things, I see people like going in on something. I'm just like, I know you personally. I know you don't care about this.
Dude, Facebook's dangerous for that stuff because the comments that people will be writing, the
Facebook
fights,
is vicious,
the
bro.
Facebook
Worse than
fights,
Twitter, in
yeah.
my opinion.
Facebook's terrible.
Because it's just like anyone's on Facebook.
Bro, my dad has like arguments on. He posts a post on Facebook. There's like 200, 300 comments in there. I'm like, bro,
What are you talking
it's my
about?
dad,
Your
bro.
dad
There's
wrote
like
what?
50 different people in there arguing,
Fighting.
and going through it. I'm like, bro, everyone literally argues on Facebook. But like, it's just a retweet away. Like your opinion is a retweet, and people just, I don't know, man. They say it's a snowball effect. Like I don't know what started it. Like there has to be one thing that kind of triggered like someone calling something out.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't
But I'm
remember.
trying to,
it
like, I
being
don't
like this,
remember
bro.
what it was that kind of set it off. I really don't remember what it was, but it's just a
It
snowball
just happens
effect.
every week now.
Yeah.
There's something
Every
new.
week it's something new.
But
like,
is everyone like? I feel like shit's kind of been this way. It's just like now everyone has a voice because they have social media.
Of
So like
course.
everyone has like an account to like kind of put shit out. I feel like people.
But that's the difference. That makes it. Like,
Yeah, I
that's what
guess
makes
so.
it.
It's all about
They
intent,
just
right?
didn't know where to put it like before, basically.
What?
They didn't know where to voice
They
it.
didn't have a
Like,
platform.
They didn't have a
to
platform.
yeah,
to do
they
that.
have a platform. So now everyone does. Like I don't think people are. I feel like we always been like kind of overly sensitive. Well, certain people.
I
I don't
disagree.
think
I
so,
don't
man.
I disagree.
It's like mob mentality
That's
now. It's
crazy.
like you see some shit.
This crazy looked right at me.
I feel like it's like you see something, like, and everyone just wants to like jump. and
Find
just-
something to pick at
Yeah,
and
like
just
I don't know.
be
I
pissed
don't think
at.
it was always like that.
I honestly don't remember the world being like this, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
What if you see a reaction video to group
Because even
chat?
when Twitter first, because Twitter came out, like I started using Twitter. We started using Twitter what, high school, 2010,
Yeah.
2011.
Yeah.
Wasn't like that.
I was on that bitch 2000. Like,
I was on 2009.
2011.
That's our
Okay,
content.
so there's
But, like-
so many tweets. I don't know. It's kind of like the same thing, but there was like so many tweets of different people that I follow now that are getting called out for stuff that they said in 2009 or like 2010. It's like 2010 to 2014. Everybody was extremely reckless on Twitter. Like,
Bro,
just
I
saying
was-
whatever they wanted to.
I
say.
was
Like-
fucked.
Crazy
Yo,
racist stuff.
Bro, like, but I mean, I kind of feel like it was like that in high school. Like, people just kind of
You know what it
went
was?
with shit.
It was people were uneducated at the time.
Nah, like I'm saying, it's just like it's the same shit. Just people just have a platform. Because when we're in high school and something was going on, like let's just say this guy named X. X didn't know the full story of what happened to Z at lunch, but like he's just saying, oh, Z's so and so because everyone else is saying it. Like I feel like it's just kind of been around. People just. It's just now they have a platform.
That's like gossip though. That's not like being overly sensitive.
I don't know, like there's a lot of times where shit was going on in high school and I'm like, oh, what happened? They're like, oh, I don't know, but we're just doing this. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm talking about like
Is
people
that
like pretending they're
oversensitive or
offended.
is that
though.
like gossip?
What was the last
What were you
thing?
gonna say?
Well, I forgot. But what was the last thing that made you mad? That got you
That
offended?
made me mad?
Yeah, like what was that something that I genuinely offended you? That you saw it on the internet. You're like,
I
man.
saw something this morning.
This morning you looked at your phone and.
I saw something.
Dude,
Well,
you
probably.
know-
There's
I saw
shit that
something
like
that
I
upset
see.
me.
I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucked
You know
up.
what
But
I'm
it's not
trying to
like,
do?
Oh my god, I'm pissed
I'm
off.
trying to
and
like
ruin my
wake
week.
up and not look at my phone for the first 30 minutes of the day. Cause you look at
I
your
did it this
phone
morning, actually.
and then you see all this bad shit. That's how you get to start your day.
That's true, bro.
I saw something fucked
Yeah.
up. Like these cops were arresting this guy, and like he like legit like sometimes they say I'm not resistant, then motherfuckers are like resisting and shit. But like this time he wasn't. Like he was just like standing there. He's like, what are y'all doing? Like I'm not fighting. And then like they picked him up and like slammed him on his head.
Oh, I did see that.
Like by the truck.
Yeah.
or
Bro,
whatever.
fucking
Yeah,
in the Waffle House.
She was like,
Oh, and it
That
took
was
a top
fucked up,
off.
bro. They were legit like fucking pulling.
That one
his dress
upset
off,
me,
bro.
and then the one this morning kind of upset me. Outside of that, I don't remember really.
And Starbucks, that was kind of fucked.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cause that like kind of happened to us, not like
yeah, you said it
to that
used to happen
degree,
to
but
us,
it used to happen
like,
to us like when we go
yeah.
somewhere like, oh, we're just waiting, like no, like you have to buy something, like, my nigga, and wait.
That used to happen to us all the time in
Yeah.
high school, like at like little stores and shit.
That's the thing too. Like a lot of people
Stores and shit.
like used to do shit to us when we were in high school, and just because like we're kids. Like if we're waiting in the store, they're trying to take advantage of us.
Bro,
and, like,
even now.
but we're just like on
Even
some
now.
like chill shit. Like all right, cool. Like this nigga's obviously tweaking. Like I'm out. Like before some shit happens or before this guy like tries to do shit. Like we just leave the scene type shit. But
Even now, the
That's
other
it.
day, someone followed us around in
yeah,
Shoppers Drug Mart.
And then like.
Oh, for real.
Like we knew, I
Hey,
don't
that's
know.
on-
He was like a secure. He was an undercover like security, just making sure no one shoplifts or whatever. And he was like following us around, and like we're like staring at him. I said it loud. I'm like, oh, yo, he's one of those undercover security guards. Cause like, and I just said it loud because I'm like, yo, you're following me. Like I'm like I know who you are type
Yeah.
shit. And then like Julian said like, yo, stop following us, stop following us. He's like, oh no, I'm not following you guys. He goes behind the bananas pretending like he's following someone.
reading a
else.
newspaper, he's reading a newspaper upside down.
Yeah, like bro, fuck off. But yeah.
I mean, I do like the fact that social media gives people the chance to like
and you get
expose
to
some of
learn
this shit.
things,
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
like,
Because
you
there's
get
some
to know
shit that
more
needs to
about
be.
what's going on in the
Yeah.
world.
I saw a video that I was pissed. This dude was like filming cops like arresting someone or doing some shit, and he had a dog, and the cops were coming towards him, so he put the dog in the car. And
Oh, I
they just
did see
arrested
that,
him
yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah.
And
He shot
then
the dog.
yeah,
He
and then
shot the
the
dog.
dog jumped out of the car, and the dog obviously like wants to like maybe he thinks his owner is getting hurt or something.
Yeah.
He's gonna protect his owner, and they just fucking popped the dog.
Yeah, I was sad.
It was really sad. It
The dog was
really, really
attacking
sad.
him though?
No, the dog just like barked a few times and like lunged, but didn't like bite or anything. And even if he did, you have his owner locked up.
Yeah.
I mean, that.
It was a big
I'm
dog
not gonna go
too.
there. I'm not gonna go there.
But can you tase a dog though?
Huh?
Can you tase a dog?
Yeah, you could. There's
It's
other
a
ways.
dog. You don't have to just shoot it.
Or let the owner say,
Shit.
"Yo, stop, stop."
Nah, you know, in that moment, you're not gonna be thinking that though. Yo, tell your dog to stop, like you know. Like,
Yeah, but like after that, there was all these other stories that came out, and like this cop was like on trial. They're like he was saying like drug dealers have scary dogs, which I get. Some drug dealers have scary big ass dogs that'll fuck you up, whatever, when you're busted them. But then the lawyer was like, yeah, but have you ever seen a drug dealer own a Labrador? Like a cute ass Labrador? Like no. Why would you shoot dogs, man? It's fucked up.
Yeah, I just think the world's fucked up.
dogs
bro.
attacking.
Yeah, the world's
The world's fucked up and people have shit to
That's why you
say
need the
about
cat.
it. I don't think
Yeah, that's why you
everyone's
need
overly
cats.
sensitive.
Huh? Sorry.
You
I
don't
don't
think
think
we're overly
people,
sensitive?
nah, like to some shit, yeah, like there's definitely some shit that I see
So
go
you don't
on.
think there's like bandwagon people that just
Yeah, but it's
that's what, I think
definitely-
that's
I-
what
I
my
definitely
what
think that's
I
what-
feel like what it is.
I-
amplified.
how you guys are coming off. You guys are making it sound like everyone's bandwagon.
Everyone,
No,
bro.
bro.
That's what I
Okay.
said.
Just
There's
make
like
that
good
clear.
shit in social
There-
media. There's a lot of
that's
times
what
where
you're
like,
no, there are
I totally
issues.
agree.
No.
There's
Yeah.
issues that need to be called
Jesus, hold
out.
on. Let me clarify.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
I don't
shit
want it
going
to
on
sound
social
like that.
media, right? There's a lot of fucking bad shit, and I like when people call out these things. But then there's other times where it's like a much smaller issue, and it's just like,
That's
okay,
amplified.
are you guys like really
Something
that
that
mad
doesn't
about
seem
it?
like an issue and it doesn't have
Yeah.
to be. In, like,
And
they-
sometimes
There's a lot of
they
shit where I totally
take
agree,
it
like, yo,
so
this is fucked up,
extreme
it's
too.
not
They're
right.
like, let's destroy him.
Yeah.
Let's drag his career.
Let's
Call
get him
his job.
fired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That shit's pretty
there
scary.
are real,
Yeah,
like
it's
real
kinda
life
creepy.
issues
Yeah.
out here, like.
When people do,
Yeah.
when people say like Twitter, do your thing. It's fuck
Yeah,
up their
yeah,
whole
yeah,
life.
that shit is so
That
funny.
shit is the worst. Man.
What if you saw that at Wahlid Twitter? Do your
Twitter,
thing.
I'm like, yo, look at this knife, like a red dot is so important.
Do your thing.
Nah, there's shit that matters, man. But for like, I do think there's a good amount of oversensitivity
Yeah.
in the world.
Easily.
What if they say Twitter, do your thing, and nothing happens?
One retweet. Yo, it's so funny when I find those tweets like, oh, saw this girl at a Starbucks and really want to see her or talk to her or whatever.
Oh.
Twitter, find her, do your thing.
Four
And there's like
retweets.
one retweet. I'm like, oh shit.
It's like,
Tweets
why
been up
did
for
you
a
get her
month.
number while you were there? Like,
That's just
like,
funny,
Twitter,
bro.
do your thing.
What do you think about people digging up old tweets from like 5-6 years ago?
I'm okay with it, but
Oh fuck, and like blowing up on it.
yeah, blowing up.
Well,
on
we
it.
could.
I guess it depends
We
on
could
what
talk
it
about a
is.
Sabrina Claudio situation, cause that's what happened to her.
And there's a yeah.
because
Someone
I've
else?
cleaned up some old
Some other
tweets.
people
Yeah.
too.
Because I said some shit. I'll be real. I
Yeah,
said
like that
some
happened to
shit.
her. Like she said like some racist things.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like you can say some racist shit and say, oh, but I've changed?
Depends
There's
if you
other
really,
YouTubers that have said some
if you really truly
Yeah.
change and you're like, You're not ignorant. Like if you don't think that person's ignorant anymore, then it makes sense.
I feel like you could change.
I feel like you can change.
Like Jake
I guess
Paul.
you'll never know
But
for
it
sure.
just
though.
depends. It just depends on if you're still acting on the things that you've said.
Yeah.
Like it's still showing that same type of character.
Yeah. Well, with Sabrina, like, how could we tell? 'Cause she's just been releasing
never
music.
really know.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
everyone's getting an ad her, and it's just like.
Well,
you
there
don't
was
really know,
something
like-
that was like recent
What'd she say?
that she said on her. It was like this year that she said it.
Oh, she's.
Oh, nigga, that was the other day.
Oh,
So
shit.
then that's when people were
That's
like, really
weird.
like, oh, you didn't change.
Yeah.
That's where like you're going in.
I didn't see that.
Well, but also like then again, think about like what 5 years, 6 years from now like was. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Dunham, the puppeteer who was doing what was it? The Dead Terrorist.
Oh,
Who?
shit, nah,
You ever
I
see
missed
that? The
going
puppeteer,
over my head still.
the Jeff Dunham. You guys ever see that shit? He was like a comedian who had like puppets, whatever, and each one was like hella ignorant, like hella fucked up. He had like one Mexican character, and it was just like a jalapeno with a sombrero. He had one, it was like a terrorist, but it was like just skulls or whatever.
And what, people are mad?
Yeah, well, I mean, no one was mad, but if you do
Oh,
that,
now they're-
because people were like loud, they're
Oh.
like, yo, this shit's funny as fuck. Look at the little,
But that's the thing, though, like comedians get away with shit. Like,
Yeah,
something
but
like,
Not really anymore.
yeah.
for real?
I feel like I
They
see,
get
I
called
see a
out?
lot more people
Getting called
trying
out for
comedians.
things.
Word?
Like some of them just stand their ground. Like Dave Chappelle, I stand my ground.
Yeah,
I
he
said what I
doesn't
meant,
care.
and, or whatever. He gives
Yeah.
more context, and then like he's fine.
Dave
Like-
Chappelle on that Kramer shit was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. You ever see that when Kramer was wilding out?
I think I know what you're talking
Remember when he said like he started busting out the N-word on the Laugh Factory, Kramer?
No.
You guys ever never see that? Oh man, it's so fucking good. He's on the Laugh Factory just busting out the N-word left and right. People were walking out, people were leaving. And then Dave Chappelle did like a speech. He's like, yeah, you know, he just had a bad set.
Had a bad what?
He just had a bad
bad set.
set.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Damn, I gotta
Yeah.
watch that. Shit.
Bro, I just think we're entering a time where it's like people are afraid to actually voice their real opinions, or just like give an opinion. Period. Just because people tend to take things out of context and pick things, and
it's kind of scary.
It is, bro. It's
Because it
fucking-
feels like it's almost like you have to like fit a certain mold as far as the things you say, don't say, and the things that you feel like you have to support. Because now it's to the point, it's so sensitive to the point where it's like if you don't support it, people call you out for not supporting it.
Yeah.
If you don't tweet for something or like you don't, like you know, like you don't speak up on a certain cause, like
Yeah.
how could you not say anything? Like so that's like the point where it's getting to. That's
Ah,
why I mean it's
that's a big one.
oversensitive. Like you're calling me out
for doing nothing.
for not
Because
doing
Yeah.
I don't want to offend either. No
That's
one.
a big
Yeah,
one.
like,
I see
so
that a
that's,
lot.
That's like where I see like the sensitivity issues like kind of come in, and that's when I think it's a really dangerous place because like when can you like
when
really
can you actually speak your mind or
Yeah.
have an opinion about something?
It's being so
and
saturated.
if you
too.
call me out for not saying anything and I say something, like how do you know what I really believe? Like you just want me to be like a figure, like a puppet figure, and just say some random shit just to make you happy, like you know?
Yeah.
So it's just
And so some of it feels like just for like likes. Don't you feel like
Yeah.
that sometimes?
Yeah, I
too?
do think it's kind of funny when they like grade your apology.
Yeah.
Like to give you a mark on your apology. Like, yeah, this is a whack ass apology.
Yeah,
Take
like
this shit back,
damn,
redo this, bro.
seriously.
You're not sorry enough.
Tell
that
your
happens, that
lawyer.
happens often. That happens
Yeah.
a lot.
It's like you don't even say sorry. At
And
this
they
point
apologize
because
for the apology. Like I'm sorry, my last apology was
Wasn't
so
as good as the first
unapologetic.
one.
apologizing again.
Yeah.
Sorry for both.
Sorry for
two
apologizing
things.
so much.
Yeah.
Social media's fuck.
I can't wait to get you dragged, Trey, for doing some shit.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm
Drag my
ready.
shit. I'm chilling.
I have a draft
Yeah, I'm
tweet
like,
that
yo,
says
what-
Twitter, do your thing. At Trey
Just wait for him to
Richards.
fuck up.
Yeah, so my camera's ready.
Alright, so
I'm about to start
yesterday,
twerking.
me and BBG talking about some shit. Y'all know what BBG stand for? I didn't know it was a real thing.
Baby girl.
Baby girl.
Like, it's actually, people actually say BBG. Bro, I said it, I
And
thought I made it
They
up.
say BBY instead of.
I call my
instead of
grandma
baby.
BBY.
BB John.
This baby.
BB John.
Yeah.
BB John?
Yeah.
How does that
What's
make-
BB?
BB and
Baby.
Oh, I just say BB. What the deal is BB?
What it is, BBG?
BB.
I see that too.
BB.
I've seen that.
would you call your girl anything else?
BB.
Yeah. Besides BB?
Cutie
Some
pie.
things
and
I
shit.
can't say.
Oh!
You get what I'm saying? Nah, I don't really, like,
Let's leave that off the record.
I say shit like just fucking around, but like, she knows I'm fucking around, but like serious. And,
Twitter, do your thing.
I was talking about the shit yesterday, right? And then the question came up. Is it possible? No. Right?
Whoa.
You didn't say
Is
anything.
your
No.
question, nigga?
Yeah, why you-
You didn't say
I
anything.
don't want to word it wrong and then just like
Oh,
It
oh,
not
sound-
make sense.
sound
It not
bias?
make sense.
Oh,
that
alright.
too. Is it possible for you to choose to like something?
Or
Do
someone.
you choose to like something or someone? And then we brought it to Trevon. I'm on the side of no, you don't choose what you like, whatever you like, and then whatever. Let's say you're talking to someone and you think it's gonna be. So what?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So let's say like you're talking to someone, you start liking them, whatever, naturally,
Yeah.
and then you realize, oh, this guy's a bad person or this girl's a bad person. I don't want to go down that path. Then you do the thing, you like deprive yourself of that relationship. Like, let me stop talking to them, let me stop hanging with them, so I like lose feelings.
Is this
for
for me? What's going on, guys?
Stop hanging with Wahlid, stop chilling with Wahlid. And then naturally you'll just stop liking them. I'm saying you do not choose to like or dislike someone. You're on the side of.
He says it happens naturally.
I think it happens naturally.
You don't have
I took
a
it to
choice.
Siobhan. He's kind of on my side, and then he dropped some points, and then he's like, kind of going to where do you stand, man? It's been 24 hours.
I don't know. Like I feel like yes, naturally you like things and you don't know, but then it's just like when you really dig into some shit, like it's just comes to a point where it's like, all right, so is that technically choosing? Like basically when you learn to like someone, you're kind of choosing to like that person because like, all right, I'll put up with their shit, and then you find out what you like about them. But then when you learn what you like about them, it goes back to his point, and it's like, okay, you learn that this person likes walks in the park like you do, so that's
Yo, I fuck with walks in the park, bro.
that's just natural.
Yeah,
This
for
guy's not so
real?
bad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's natural that you like
Who's
it, but
this?
then
Me?
again, it's just like you chose to kind of like him because you chose to like find something to like about him. You know what I mean? So
You
like,
chose to try it to like him.
And yeah, exactly. And
But
you
you
ended
didn't
up liking
choose
him.
to like him.
But it's still a choice.
No, but you
like-
don't like switch on like, oh, I choose to like this water bottle. Yo, I fucking like this water bottle, bro.
It's
It's
natural.
like, yo,
but
let me take a deeper dive into this shit. Like maybe okay, I think it's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
right
you
now,
give it
but
a
then-
chance.
even when we gave it like a little bit more context, and I'm like, all right, I cook you a dish, and I'm like, all right, Julian, try this dish out. Let me know if you like it. It's just like, is that choosing to like it, or are you naturally saying like what
I'ma
you
let you
like
know in a
about it?
minute.
But then okay, now there's something
I'ma
new
let you
about the dish, like. Let's say I went to Africa and I had some special spices that you guys never tried before, and you guys are trying to determine if you like it or not. You're choosing if you like it or not.
No, I'm letting you know. No, you're not.
I think you're
I'm
choosing
not
if you
choosing.
like
I'm
it.
letting you know.
Again, I'm kind of on both sides, but I feel like you choose to like certain
I
things.
feel like I feel like there's no yes or no. I feel like there's no right or wrong.
No.
I feel like there's a healthy
Fucking lie.
there's a healthy
Fuck
dose
that.
of natural.
I'll fire you.
I feel like there's a healthy dose of no choice, like natural and choice.
Is it because it's like
But
you don't want to
still
hurt?
making one. To me, go ahead. Sorry. Go.
You don't want to hurt feelings? Is that why?
No.
No, it's
I
not
feel like
even
you
that.
put yourself because I feel like you can.
Well, it can be that. I see where you're going
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, is it
Like if
is
your
it
mama didn't, like I
political?
said, my bad,
Like,
hold that thought, don't forget. Like if your mama didn't, like if your mama cooked you some food,
Yeah.
you want to like your mom's food, you don't want to
Yeah.
hurt her feelings and not like it. Why wouldn't you just choose to like every single meal? But the fact of the matter is, yo, sometimes she cook like shit. This dish is not hot.
Dude, my
I don't
girl's
want to hurt her
mom
feelings. And you
cooks
say, oh, I don't like, I feel like I don't like it, but whatever you can say.
Well,
oh,
you're still
I do
making a
like it.
choice to act like you like it.
Do you feel like you can choose
Yeah,
to
act like
not
it.
like someone?
So what?
Do you feel
Nah,
like you could choose? What?
No, choose to not like them.
Say yes. It was a trap, nigga. Say yes.
Say yes.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put it like this. I feel like it's a choice that leads up to it being natural. It's like feelings and emotions, right?
Okay.
It's like, do you choose to be angry or do you just end up angry at something?
Like sometimes I only feel like Julian
like,
likes
do you-
me. 'Cause of you guys.
But you can
Or
choose
like, do you
to be
choose
angry.
to be, huh?
You could choose to be
Can I,
angry.
can I,
Yes.
I can act, I could choose to act angry, but can I be angry?
No.
Yes.
Yo, your mind is powerful,
No,
bro. If I
no.
choose to be angry
You
right
can
now,
act angry.
I will be angry, nigga.
Okay,
Like, I will be
what?
upset. You see, like, look, your mind is powerful. Like, if I say, like, all right, you know what, I'm angry, and I start thinking about things that make me angry, I'm choosing to be angry. I'm
Yes.
choosing to show that emotion.
Just like if you're sad and like you can get like you're upset about something and you listen to music, you're listening to sad music, you're choosing to listen to sad music, you're getting into that.
You're choosing that.
You're choosing that.
You're choosing
sadness.
Like, again, if I'm trying to be in a good mood and like, yo, Wahlid's here, Julian's here, Symphani's here, Jermaine's here, trying to like take me out to like pizza or whatever, you guys are trying to make me happy. I'm like, you know what? Let me kind of like forget about shit and like let me try and be happy. Like I'm choosing.
You can try to
I'm
be
gonna
happy.
choose to be happy. Yeah, it's good.
He's choosing to
No,
be
you can choose to
happy.
try.
No, I'm saying like, I think
Because
it's
if
a
you,
choice.
if you go out to get pizza and stuff and
I
you're
think
like,
it's a choice
not
that
happy.
I think it's a choice that leads up to like to something natural happening though. You know?
That's what I said, Julian. I
feel like it's a choice leading up to. I feel like it's both. Like it's a choice. So like
Yeah, I can agree with both.
choice leading up to like doing something.
So let's say
It's
we
like a
agree
little-
to agree that
like a little kid at his birthday party, whatever. He's having a bad time. Their mom comes. Why don't you just try having a good time? All right. He tries to have a good time, see what I like. Okay, maybe I'm being a little bitch, whatever. And then fucking,
Maybe I'm being a bitch.
Maybe mom was right. I was being a bitch.
But like at the same
no, you
time,
choose to
you're
look at the bright side. You
choosing.
choose to look at the
Exactly.
positive. No,
Yeah.
you choose to look at the positive part,
Oh
at the
my-
positive
wait,
thing.
this
But
is
it's
Choice
easier. It's
train.
easier to
I'm
be.
in two minds. I'm in
Choose
two
to
minds.
influence yourself.
I'm in two minds because sometimes I could choose to like some shit. I swear to God.
That's what. And no, you
another
could
thing,
look.
This is what I'll say too. This is what I say too.
Sometimes-
Look,
sometimes-
look,
sometimes-
watch
sometimes-
this. Watch this. When I first dyed my hair and it was like orangey, I was just like, yo, like I don't like this tone. Like I want to go like brighter type shit. But then like I knew I didn't like it. But then I'm like, all right, fuck it, it's on me, or whatever. Like let me just see how it
grew on
is.
you.
Throughout the days it grew on me, and I chose to like it. I could have cut the shit off right there and said, nah, fuck this. But I chose to like it. You can choose to like certain shit. It's
Yeah,
just
that's a good point because
And
he,
then also-
chose. He could have cut it, but he kept it and chose.
Yeah,
to
that
like,
shit
chose.
was
like
bad.
it,
I chose to
He
give it a
could've
chance
made
and
it.
fuck with it.
And
But
then
it was
like
still a
I
choice.
even said like this.
But
like,
it's do you
speak
like?
to
You ended up liking
you
it
know
though,
what?
'cause
You know
you
what?
liked it.
You know what? You know Fortnite? I just
Yeah.
built a wall over your ass. Now listen,
Fuck, snap
look,
that shit.
you know when you have like I said you got some shoes, right?
Shoes, yeah.
Flyknits, they have a lot of different Flyknit runners 2.0s. They got a lot of different colors, right? He has a great joints on right now. But let's say you went there and they had them Oreo things there, right?
Shout out Oreos.
And you wanted them purple joints, right? But they only had the Oreos. Right, and then you
Yeah.
just get the Oreos, and you
Yeah.
didn't really like the Oreos too tough. But then months later, you're like, "Oh fuck, these are like my favorite shoes now." You chose to like them because they didn't have your shit,
You chose them like a month later?
huh?
You chose them like a
You
month
chose
later?
to like them at that moment, and then they grew on you.
Because you begin to like them because
You bought them.
But
You
you
have
made
to
a
like
choice
it.
to like it.
You made a choice. You didn't
I
have
buy
to
some
get
shit I
them.
just don't fucking like. Like I buy a lot of shit, I
later.
don't like this.
Huh?
Cause you ever buy some shit, it's like I like it in the store, and you take it home,
Yeah,
like, eh,
yeah, that
I don't
happened
really
to
like
me
it.
before.
Like, why would I not just choose to like it? I just bought it, man. Nigga, why would I?
Because maybe you're stuck. Try it out more, bro. Sometimes things take.
I tried.
That's a
Because
good-
I don't want to return it. I don't
That's
want
a
to
good,
return it
that's
every
a good
time.
point.
So what?
That's a good point, yeah.
Like I bought
hear
it.
you
I
there.
don't want to like. Why would I choose to hate this if I could just choose to like it?
Huh. Yo, honestly, I
choose
feel like
that.
it's both.
Because it's what overrides
it's
things
both,
more,
bro.
though.
I agree with
No.
Julian. I'm on Julian's side. I'm in the middle.
I feel like it's
Bro,
both because you
that
make a
is
choice that
nice.
leads up to how you would naturally just feel.
You
'Cause,
make a
like,
choice
I feel like-
to
I feel like you
manipulate your
can't-
emotions.
I don't think you can.
No,
Why
you
let's
can-
say,
you
I want,
can
okay,
tell-
let's choose to
No,
be
no,
sad.
no.
Let me play sad music. Let me think of
What's going on
sad
back there,
shit.
bro?
Don't worry about it.
You will get sad.
Huh?
Mentally, you can do whatever you want.
Why are you
Whatever
standing?
you want. 'Cause I'm angry. I chose to get up. You see that? You see how powerful the mind is?
Huh.
Now I've chose. Oh, fuck, hold on. I had a stroke.
I'm really trying to think about this shit. Damn.
Yo, at the end of the day, like it's because one.
Wait, answer my
you
question
like
about the
choose-
shirt.
Huh?
Ask my question about buying the shirt.
What?
What I said.
Yeah,
You
that
buy a
was good.
shirt. I
That's-
hated it. I
that's
mean,
what
I
fucked
liked it
him
in the
up.
store. I brought it home. I bought it. I spent
That's
my
kind of
money
what I
on
was getting at right there.
Okay.
Like it's basically because you naturally like things and you naturally dislike things, right? And at the end of the day, it's gonna be like what overpowers what more. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be certain shit that I'm like, I do not like that. I can't rock with that 100%. And I'm like, I agree with you. I can't buy it. But there's gonna be certain things about like a shoe. Like that's why I use different colors, for example, because it's still the shoe that I like. I still like the shape of the shoe and everything like that. And then when I get into the colors more, then I'm like, all right, maybe the shoe's not so bad. But I'm not gonna buy some shoes that's like I never wear this, and then I choose to like it. Like I don't like it.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. How natural is your feeling of liking something or not liking something though? Because if you take someone from one part of the world and from another part of the world, the way in which they grew up, which is like outside of like whatever natural things going on in their head, is going to determine what they like and what they don't like. So at that point, it's kind of a choice, no?
And that's
Because
the
like
same
say
thing-
it's
But
food,
no, it
say
depends.
it's like food or some shit, right? Someone
Yeah.
who grows up, say in Afghanistan, like they're gonna like Afghani food. Because
hate
that's kind of where they're from, and they
Yeah.
chose to like it, and like they like that
You
shit,
don't
right?
choose to,
Like
it's
okay,
just all you're
Jamaican food,
used to,
Jamaican
though.
food. We like Jamaican food. We like it 'cause we're from Jamaican culture, whatever.
I'm used to it.
Someone Italian, like, is gonna like not like that shit, not because anything really natural. It's just they're not used to it, so they kind of choose not to fucking like it, right?
And that's the
You know what I mean?
and that's the same thing. The same point I brought up last night because I said, where's the line
the
of
line?
you naturally liking something when you're shifting age? Like me and Julian like certain shit in grade 7 that we don't like anymore.
Yeah,
in
because you
grade
know
10.
you're growing and you know yourself, like you know what you like, you know. Like,
But where's
you
the,
know
like,
you're, you
where's-
know you're in tune with your mind. Remember your mind? You do.
You see, like,
what the fuck?
I was trying to say
but like, where's that like, where's
But
that
that's back
like?
to my point, though, blood. Cause look, man, what you said is exactly what I'm saying, but just
Which
in,
part?
in
The
like,
thing I just last said?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, about like you growing
Yeah,
up
yeah.
and like you grew up in Jamaica.
Yeah.
That's what you're used to, whatever. That's the same thing I'm saying, but like in like a much longer span.
Okay.
Like you choosing to like a shoes, like taking your example, you choosing to like a pair of shoes. You
Spit it
Shit, where
out.
am I going with this? Hold on.
Yeah, you don't know where
Hold on,
you're
no,
going.
no, I know where I was
So
at.
collect your words.
Hold on.
Collect your words. Watch
Spit it
this.
out, nigga.
Watch this. My question is.
Hold on. I had this.
My question
Fuck
is.
it.
My
I'm gonna come back
question is. My question is.
He's at home.
I couldn't resist it.
I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow.
I fucked.
Tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, nigga.
Like, is it everything that you like natural? That's my question. To you.
If you know yourself, yes.
Fuck, I feel like it's a bunch of choices
But then,
leading up to natural.
How is it
circumstances,
natural
man.
when you just so when you grow? You're saying like you just grow and you just naturally like
Your
different
body's
things?
changing, your mind's changing, you're
But
growing.
I'm choosing like I don't choose to.
Okay, look, example for me. When I was younger, my mom used to make me eat eggs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I fucking loved eggs.
Yeah.
I love me
And
some
then-
eggs, man.
Fridays, running.
love me some
Okay.
eggs.
Hey, what you doing after this, huh?
I turned 5 or 6, and
Uh-huh.
I was like, I don't fuck with these eggs no more. I don't like them. But I loved them at one point. I made a choice to not like them.
You know what this is a bigger argument for? Have you ever heard the argument between free will and determinationalism?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an argument in
Wasn't it law?
philosophy. No, it's a philosophy argument. So it's like, do we have free will or is everything predetermined? And this is kind of what this reminds me of. So it's like, do you
Bing brought that up.
Huh?
What's his? Not Cornish. Our teacher. The one I had for history. He drew the red.
You know
bends.
who you are,
Yeah.
watching this?
So it's a philosophy thing, and like I did like a whole course on it, so like it still fucks me up. But it's like, is everything like free will? So do we choose to do things, or is everything predetermined? And there's like two like solid like schools of thought. Like people think everything's predetermined in life, and you have zero choice, and people think you have 100%
Predetermined
choice.
by what, like destiny and shit, or like
Just determined, like by whatever it is, like everything is determined. It was determined that we were all gonna be here. Like Symphony didn't make a choice to fly to Toronto, like it was gonna happen.
Oh, it was his fate.
That's fucked up.
Oh, so like fate type of thing.
Kind
Or
of,
like,
yeah. So this is kind of what this
everything's already
reminds me
written
of. So it's
out
like a
the way it
choice,
happens.
yeah, like a choice leading to a feeling. That's what it kind of reminds me of.
So you
a little
think
bit.
fate? You think fate brought me here with these
So
fucks?
this is kind of like, yeah, this is so like, okay, so our
I believe
like,
it.
Trevon will be more on the free will side, and you be more on the
Predetermined.
determinationalism side, where it's like you feel like things just happen, and he's saying you have a choice. So that's what this whole bigger argument comes to. And I have a book at home too, man. She got some good points in it. Man.
I think
Y'all keep talking, man.
we should leave this one more to the comments and get back to this maybe on Wednesday. Reading the comments and kind of.
But you
fighting
know
back
what
and
though,
forth.
man? Cause fuck that shit. Cause look, man, listen. You grow up in your household, right? You're used to the way shit is in your household. You're used to your big brown couch. I fucking love big brown soft couches because that's what I grew up with. Whereas another kid who grew up with a leather couch and just like that's what he's used to, that's what he loves. That's just what it is. It's just like what I'm used to. That's what I'm comfortable with.
Just nature versus nurture.
All that them,
So
everything,
oh.
everything.
Determinism. I'm saying the word wrong. Determinism. Go ahead.
If you have free will, I say, why'd you
That's
cop
what we're
one of
getting at,
these
man.
do-rags, huh? The branding's great. I got one myself. These guys were generous enough to give me one. I put it on actually just last night as we were cooking to make sure the hair obviously doesn't fall on the food because that happens a lot.
We cooked 2 nights ago.
Yeah, we cooked 2 nights ago and yeah, my fucking waves were sick.
All right, if y'all could choose to like something, y'all choose to like these do-rags, man. Choose the fuck with these do-rags, man. Get the dudes out there. We got a contest going on, man. We about to choose a winner right now. Let's do it.
Now
Hope
we're
it's
gonna
me.
stretch it.
Stretch it.
That's
All right,
fucked
bet.
up.
What,
Wednesday.
Sunday?
We gonna
Wednesday?
keep going with it?
What's that,
Wednesday.
Sunday? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yo, we could just choose right
We
now.
could, nah, we gonna stretch it till Wednesday.
it's
we
him.
running out of time. How we gonna choose?
Yo, it's
Look,
him.
we're not
It's
running
not
out of time.
me.
The episode's done.
Oh, is that the winner
It's
right there?
him.
Nah, we'll
not me.
choose.
Is that the winner? Is that the
we'll
winner?
choose
Yeah, it's like
on
right here. I can
Wednesday.
say the winner's name right now.
But the episode's done.
And how
Thanks for
many-
watching
what-
Group
wait,
Chat,
wait,
everybody. We'll
what's the
see you
winner
on
with it?
Wednesday.
Hey, yo, what up, group chat? It's Tony El Don from Iowa in the United States. I said, what's up? Y'all should really check out Raising Cane's. I know y'all love Chick-fil-A, but oof, Raising Cane's chicken are the best. Check it out. Keep up the good work, guys.